Hello, friends, trolls, and the greater UFO community at large. Since I created this little Bigfoot-style video breakdown the other day regarding the Vegas UFO crash case, I have received numerous responses on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Some of them were really funny, while others showed me things that I did not notice in my video enhancement. It has been an overall enjoyable experience. Now, let's recap what has transpired over the past 48 hours. James Fox is currently filming in the UK for another documentary on the history of the UFO phenomenon. When he learned of this story, he took to Twitter to provide live updates. Initially, there were rumors of the mischievous FBI possibly covering up the Vegas UFO crash by erasing police video data. However, he later expressed about the credibility of the young witness, creating quite a predicament, isn't it? And finally, we received an update from 8 News Now, featuring George Knapp.
Southern Nevada is abuzz tonight with stories about the crash of an unknown object and the alleged sighting of strange creatures in the backyard of a Northwest Valley home.
So it was last night that 8 News Now investigator David Charnes reported about how Metro Police responded back on May 1st after receiving a strange call from a very frightened family.
A Ring camera in the area recorded a strange noise and what sounds like a crash. One family living in a ranch-style home had a much closer view of the object. 2 brothers and their father were working on a vehicle in their yard when they caught a glimpse of a sparkly object as it came crashing down. Camouflage. What they saw next prompted a frantic call to 911.
2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us.
Metro has indicated they believe the family that something crashed in their yard. But what?
You mentioned, George, in that piece that they were frozen because so many people have been critical of, like, why didn't they get their phone out? Why didn't they shoot the video? Do we know if there's even any video of this incident?
Yes and no. So there's a surveillance camera in the backyard. The property owner keeps that because he's got a lot of expensive equipment there. What we were told is that at the moment this thing comes down and crash, this camera went out, and it was out for a couple of minutes. When it came back on, the object was gone, but the circle was there. We've been told by Angel in multiple phone conversations that he shot video of the creatures. We haven't seen it, and we don't know anybody else who's seen it yet, so maybe he'll release it at some point.
It's getting a lot of attention.
Yeah, all over.
All right, George, thanks for that.
I think people should remember that it's very possible this could be a hoax. I mean, people could remember the McPherson Tapes, a viral horror movie video that was created by a friend, Dean Aliotto, back in the 90s. This found footage horror film was believed to be true for a long time by the UFO community. And I think that we should be focusing on the bigger matter at hand here. David Grush, an incredible revolutionary whistleblower that might be really pushing for true disclosure from our government this year.
Veteran and former intelligence official David Grush sat down with investigative journalist Ross Coulthart, who's reporting for News Nation. Coulthart is an award-winning journalist and author who has reported for the Australian version of 60 Minutes, as well as other programs. He has spent years investigating the UFO question. Grush said the military has kept a UFO program secret from the public and from Congress